Children, we had discussed about how human progress is related to condensive climate and geography in previous video. Today we are going to discuss about important branch of science that deals with interrelationships between various components of air, natural cycles, geological movements of earth and climate, and that branch of science is called as meteorology. Meteorology includes the study of storms, clouds, rainfall, thunder, lighting, etc. Depending upon the study of such factors, weather forecasts are made. They are useful to common people, farmers, fisheries, aviation services, water transport, and various other organizations. Children, let us take one example which will help you to know that how meteorology department helps in weather forecasting and disaster management. A weather forecasting predicted a high density cyclone Hudhud in the year 2014 to hit Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. In preparation for the cyclone, the National Disaster Response Force mobilized 35 teams in Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. The East Coast Railway cancelled 38 trains on October 12 when the cyclone made landfall. Schools were closed down and ferry services in and around the Andaman Islands were cancelled. Fishermen were warned about the storm. Major roads were shut down after trees were uprooted due to the storm's force. An alert was sounded in 9 out of 13 districts of Andhra Pradesh where standing crops were yet to be harvested. Over 7 lakh people, including 5 lakh people in Andhra Pradesh, were evacuated and put up in relief camps and emergency bunkers. The local government made arrangements to shift half a million people in all. The Odisha government had placed 16 districts under high alert. This is an example which shows how, through weather forecasting, we can take immediate steps for disaster management and stay prepared to face the disaster. This helps minimize the intensity of damage and provides faster relief from disaster. The World Meteorological Organization was established by United Nations Organization on 23rd March 1950. This organization plays an important role in food security, water management, transportation and communication. The India Meteorological Department was founded by the British in 1875 at Shimla. Its head office is at Pune and its regional offices are at Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Nagpur and Delhi. Maps are prepared every day which indicate the daily predictions about the weather. Such maps are prepared and published twice in every 24 hours. In this institute, research goes on continuously on various aspects like instruments for climatic readings, predictions about climate made using radar, predictions about climate related to seismology, predictions regarding rainfall by satellites, air pollution, etc. The climate of any particular place is influenced by a number of factors, and these factors are called as climatic factors. Various climatic factors include direction and speed of wind, temperature, atmospheric pressure, timings and amount of annual rainfall, humidity, visibility, sunlight, clouds, etc. So these climatic factors are taken into account while constructing runways, seaports, skyscraper, bridges, sea links, etc. And these department, India meteorological departments are playing this department is playing very important role in doing predictions about climate, and there are various modern instruments which helps in prediction about climate related to seismology, prediction regarding rainfall by satellites, etc. India has launched several satellites equipped with high class technology. Observatories at several locations are doing excellent work in the analysis of the information received from these satellites. Monsoon model and climate prediction. The tradition of forecasting the monsoon season in India is older than 100 years. After the famine of 1877, H.F. Blandford, the founder of IMD, has made such a prediction for the first time, taking the snowfall in the Himalayas as a parameter for this prediction. In the decade of 1930s, then director of IMD, Sir Gilbert Walker, had underlined the relationship between various worldwide climatic factors and the Indian monsoon, and based on available observations and previous recordings related to this relationship, he put forth a hypothesis regarding the nature of monsoon. With the initiative of Dr. Vasanta Govarikar in the decade of 1990s, a monsoon model based upon 16 worldwide climatic parameters was developed. This model was in use from 1990 to 2002. Presently, new models are being developed at the IITM. Work is in progress at two levels, namely designing new models and developing new technology. The main focus is on development of radar system and satellite technology. Children, these are the models: mathematical model, dynamic, holistic model, and statistical model. You just read out this slide. It is just the information given on various models. Any meteorological model depends upon the interrelationship between parameters used in that model and the results expected from it. However, as these interrelationships with reference to the ocean and atmosphere are never constant, meteorological models need to be changed continually. Question may come on any one model. Describe, for example, describe monsoon model. So you have to just write down the information given under the heading monsoon model. This is the answer of that question, monsoon model. So children, have you understood that how meteorology involves in the study of various factors like air, natural cycles, geological movements of earth and climate? Meteorology involves the study of all these factors. An observatory is a place or building equipped and used for making and recording observations of astronomical, meteorological, or other natural phenomena. Such observatories study various factors that affect the climate and help in weather forecasting. Children, read out the information given on page number 98 and 99 of science textbook. Thank you.